So this is the boss, Jason Flint. I'm the honey lady. I'm Songshan Flint. Flint Farm Honey is our business. We're a big hobbyist. We're not really commercial guys, so we're just more hobby beekeepers in the area. Yeah, we have been having our bees and selling the farmers market for the last 7 years in mostly Vermilion and Lloyd. We do go to a lot of trade shows in the little towns around Christmas time, so lots of people probably have seen me.
And initially kind of started out as just something to do, and weren't thinking of it as being a legitimate business, but then it turned into almost taking over our lives. And
it's still a small business.
Yeah, but just the amount of work and effort that she put into it, it was her first baby. That's what she says.
Before I had my 2 girls, but we do have 13 different kinds of variety of honey, and we have like clover honey and wildflower honey, and I make lotions and lip balms with our own honey and beeswax. We do everything about bees. We have a little bit. Start to taking care of them, open up the hive in May. Just trying to, when the weather gets warmer, make sure there's no snowstorm coming. We'll open them up and unwrap them. We have the winter black tarp to wrap them, so we'll unwrap them, and then you really just make sure there's no diseases, or make sure they're healthy. And then Jason starts building as warmer, and Jason grab queens and putting honey super. Jason was saying sometime in May and June, put honey supers on, and then we usually start extracting mid of July. And then usually first frost, the bees are done, so we'll try to get them all wrapped up. October.
The end of September, usually the end of August, usually all the honey supers are taken off, so that they still have time to store a bit more. As the brood nest shrinks, they fill that back with honey to survive the winter. So like I was saying before, the bottom 2 are where the queen lays, and the queen is down in the bottom, and they will overwinter. They will spend the winter in those bottom 2 boxes. And then in July you start putting these boxes on that have honeycomb in them for them to store the excess honey.
So this is a honey super where the bees kind of store their honey.
So the comb is much lighter in color. It's white because they haven't spent much time on it, and because they just built it, so it's fresh.
So that shiny stuff on top is the nectar, and then bees dry it down and then become honey. And when it's totally ready, they will start capping it.
In the extractor, and it makes it easy. The holes in the comb have an angle downwards, and so when they're in the extractor, and it makes it easier to sling the honey out, because as soon as you turn it like this and then spin it, then it comes out.
This frame, top part is ready. You can see it's capped.
So most people would start extracting the frame when it has that much capping on it.
Yeah, so this is a full-size hive. These ones, beekeepers call them nukes. Basically, they're just baby hives where Jason kind of grabbed his own queens too. So we kind of make them for over winter, and then we have a full-size hive for next year. This is the bees, kind of the door going in. That's where they go in.
Because we use fume boards to harvest. So you put it's called a fume board, and all it is just a board with an absorbent material on the bottom that you spray some smelly stuff on that the bees don't like. And it pushes them down. And so you can see them, the ones that are coming back, those are the forage bees. You can see them bringing nectar back, and they're bringing pollen back.
The forage bees, the ones you guys saw, they're all girls. One hive doesn't have much drones, they're boys, they're a little bit bigger. But they just pop what's the word?
Inseminate the queen.
Yeah, that's their only job.
So there's a drone. It's one of the male bees.
You can see the boxes are colored. It's just because bees actually remember where their house is, where beehives is. They always remember by, you know, like colors or location.
Eat lots of honey. That's about it.